that woman to woman message that we've all gotten when we decided to take a dude seriously, and then some delusional or crazy girl, so we think, comes in our DM telling us that this is her man and he's doing this, that, and the third. I don't give a flying shit if it's true or not. If any girl hits you up in regards to any dude, drop that dude. Drop him. Because chances are the girl is probably telling the truth. And if she's not, you don't want to deal with her anyway. You don't deal with peasantry. You don't deal with cockroaches. You don't deal with caca like that, my friend. If a girl is out here,
oh, that's my man,
block everybody. Block his whole friend list. Because at this point, you're opening yourself to a whole bunch of F-boy shenanigans that just never ends. Everybody, I am the Mademoiselle and this is my channel, and today we are going to be talking about F-boys, okay? We have a scenery change. We are live from my living room / kitchen behind me, and this is Sage's territory, so she's probably going to be popping in and out. First of all, if you guys clicked on this and y'all thought my man cheated on me, you thought, okay? My man would never. And that's because I know the Lord, the universe, or whoever governs this shitty ass planet we're on would never let me go through that again after all of the crap that I've been through, okay? If you guys have been subscribed to me and have watched my past story times, you would know that I went through a lot when it comes to men and like situationships, relationships. My story times are only a third of it. Okay, I've been through so much more. Like, it's insane the amount of red flags that I've ignored while I was dating. With all the crap I've been through, I say I am more than qualified to give you this advice right now. So grab your food, grab your snacks. Y'all need to stop playing yourselves, and I'm gonna teach you today how to identify if a man is playing you, okay? How to identify an F-boy. Y'all gotta watch this video till the end because everything I'm saying here is pure facts. I don't care who gets offended. I don't care who gets upset. I don't care. Everyone who needs to receive this message will receive it, and if you don't, it is what it is. This ain't for you. This video is for those who want to be in a relationship, for those who keep getting heartbroken because they take these dudes too seriously, for those who actually want to build something with a man or whatever the case may be, and they just seem to always be in some hot shit. Sage, why? Why are you jumping around? Huh? Vinla. Vinchita. Messy shitty. Okay, so first things first. Understand that not all men are F-boys, and not all men that you encounter who happen to do some crap to you is an F-boy. I see a lot of women or a lot of girls will like go after men that they know are horrible for them, okay? They'll go after men that they know ain't shit. They go after these men that their friends clearly warned them about, other people warned them about, and then when they get hurt,
oh, he's an F-boy, oh, he ain't shit.
No! O stupid! O egalé, o etatad. Like, what are you talking about? That's your fault. Just because you don't listen doesn't mean that that person is a bad person. Doesn't mean that this man is a fuckboy, okay? Also, understand there's a difference between a man being trash and a man just genuinely not being ready or interested. This is something that I had a problem with. Like, I would know that a dude was like nowhere near ready for a relationship, but I would still try to like change his mind. And maybe if I look good enough, maybe if I suck him good enough, maybe if I make it seem like I'm different than these other girls, maybe he'll want me. Don't do it. You're wasting your time. Mainly because if a man is not ready, he will never be ready until he says he is ready. If a man says he's not ready to be in a relationship, take that shit for face value. Don't touch him no more. And I know there's gonna be girls that be like, oh,
well, sometimes you can have sex and you don't have feelings for him.
Stop. As a human being, you should have more respect for yourself and want to be and engage and act with people who are actually genuinely interested in you. A lot of people just want to use you for your peen, just want to use you for your kut. Don't do that. You are better than that. You deserve someone who wants you for you. Stop giving these people access to you part-time. This is how you get caught up in situationships.
Oh my God, I like him. He's so cute. He looks so good. Ooh, the pea's so good. It's so great. And yeah, like, where are we going? You know, what we gonna do? How this relationship gonna be?
You know, you basically ask the dude, like, hey, what are we doing here? Now all of a sudden he feels intimidated and he stops talking to you, or he proposes the idea of,
you know, I'm not ready for a relationship, but you know, we can mess around.
and then you think that, okay, well, maybe if I, again, do it good enough, if I present myself better than these other girls or different from these other girls, he will change his mind. But in actuality, he was never ready. So now if somehow you do actually end up magically dating, which a lot of times you don't, you end up in a situationship. But if you do end up dating, you date this dude, he cheats on you, or he blatantly is just a caca behind boyfriend, and now all of a sudden,
Oh, man, ain't shit.
These men are fuck niggas.
no! Hello, editing me here. So, realistically, a lot of people are going to think I'm being judgmental because of this video and I'm not giving people chances and ta. I've given a lot of chances, and the chances I've given have landed me in a whole bunch of shit. And personally, I have absolutely no problem picking up the judgmental card and picking up the judgmental title, because realistically, sitting there giving people the benefit of the doubt, sitting there trying to ignore my senses and give people chances because they seem like good guys, has put me in some shit. Okay, I've always had very good intuition, but I've always been known to ignore things because I want to give people the benefit of the doubt. Okay, I've been in situations where I went on dates with dudes with no toilet in their house. I've been in situations where I've been left stranded in the hood, ended up on drug runs. Therefore, I don't want to hear anyone tell me about anything regarding me being judgmental, because I knew there was some shit going on and I ignored it. And all these dudes, these wasn't no gang banging dudes out on the street. These wasn't dudes that was out here hoeing and tricking. These is dudes that seemed to be and were always known by everyone, shit, by me, as good dudes, nice dudes, okay, that just didn't have it all together or just weren't the best looking. And I was trying to give chances, okay? Understand that a lot of these dudes may look like or seem like they're good dudes, but they're not. Okay, it's a facade. It's a lie. If you have a bad vibe, it's a bad vibe, and listen to it. Learn to understand the warning signs and act on the warning signs. I kid you not, I've never in my life been cheated on or played or done wrong to a point where I did not know what happened or I didn't see it coming. I can lie and say, which I have before, and be like, I don't know, I can't believe it. But to be honest, anytime that a dude has ever done something shitty to me, I had that intuition. Women have that intuition. We always know when something's wrong. We always know when we're being cheated on. We always know. It's very rare for us not to have like just an inclination. The thing is, with a lot of people, we like to see the good in people, okay? We like to, oh, he could never. Oh, she can't. Oh, she wouldn't. No, they would, they can, and they most likely will. If you have an idea, an inclination, or some type of suspicion that someone is doing something to you, this is not even just relationship-wise, this is in everything. If you think your friend is fake, chances are she fake. If you think your family ain't shit, they probably ain't shit. If you think that man is doing you wrong, he 9 times out of 10 is doing you wrong. Act on it, okay? Also understand the difference between insecurity and ain't shitness. Nonetheless, if you really think someone's cheating on you, you're either A, insecure, or B, that person ain't shit and you shouldn't have been with them in the first place. Which brings me back to the first point. Stop sitting there ignoring red flags. If someone presents themselves as trash, take the trash out. Why would you keep trash in your house? If your trash stink, why you keep it in your house? If that man stink, why you keep him in your life? Because the peen is good? That ain't good enough. That ain't good enough whatsoever. One really good inclination of a man being trash is he refuses to look you in the eye and doesn't kiss you during intimacy or doesn't kiss you at all. Now, a wise thought once told me, most guys don't kiss girls that they're not interested in. If this girl is a fling, if this is just a thought to him, he will not kiss her and he will not look her in the eye. I've asked so many guys this for quite some time because I've had guys do that to me where it's like, I'm trying to be intimate and they can't be intimate. Like, if it's not like they're peeing, that's the only thing they can control. But like, they won't look me in the eye, they won't kiss me, no nothing. I'm like, that's so strange. Like, who doesn't do that? Like, and it would be like,
oh, you know, why I don't kiss during sex and da. I'm like,
who the hell doesn't kiss during sex? I'm telling you right now, it sounds crazy, but ask any thought man you know, he'll probably tell you the same thing. He don't kiss these thoughts. If he does, that's kind of gross. The fact that you're even sticking your peen in any and everything is gross, but the fact that you're kissing these thoughts is also very gross. If the guy knows that the girl is loose, if the guy knows that he doesn't really care for her, he will not kiss her, not only because it brings more intimacy, but because he doesn't know where her mouth has been. So if he sees her that way, he most likely won't kiss her, or if he just doesn't want to catch feelings for her, he just won't kiss her. Understand that a lot of F-boys hang out in F-boy places. Don't think you about to head to the club and find you a well-rounded man. Let me tell you this right now. The worst place you can find a man is at the club or any other type of fuck activity, okay? Like, the club is for fun, you chill, that's about it. Same thing with like these dating apps. Like, I've met some really cool dudes there, but it's never really gotten that far. Like, there's dudes that I still talk to this day where like we're just really good friends, but it's like it's just never been anything more than fuck, or like we just ended up being friends and that's it. So please understand that if you go to those types of places, you're not gonna find well-rounded men, okay? Library, shit, even go to like Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, workplaces, like, you know, those office type things. Go to, like, just go to places where you can find wholesome people, and that's how you find wholesome people. Even friends that you meet in the club don't ever really be the best type of friends you can find. Like, that's probably the worst place you can find people. I'm not saying that everyone that goes to the club is horrible, but if you see a pattern of the same people at the club, like if you go to the club maybe like once a month and you still see the same people at that club all the time when you go, chances are they practically fucking live in the club and they for the damn streets, okay? There's no reason, unless you're in the club all the time, for you to see the same people in the club. Now, if you're in the club all the time, you need to get your life together too, because that means you wasting all your money, your time, and your effort mingling with people that ain't gonna do shit for you. Like, for what? Understand that if you're like 16, 17, 18, 19, literally anything under 25, and even 25 is still too young. If you're expecting a man to literally be 100% committed to you, 9 times out of 10, it won't happen. Now, this is probably gonna shatter a lot of y'all dreams, but I gotta tell you this right now, and most grown men will tell you. Men around this age aren't gonna tell you because they probably haven't gotten to that point yet, but ask a nigga that's like 30 years old and up, and they will tell you the same thing. Most men in their 20s, like their early 20s, before 20s, are not ready to settle down. They may act like it, they may be settled down for a little bit, but they will most likely cheat, and they will most likely just play on your emotions to get what it is that they want from you, and that's about it. Most of them are not ready for a relationship. So unless you're gonna stay with them, you know, and be a ride or die stupid bitch, that shit ain't for you. If you're young, just chill out. Focus on yourself, because these dudes really don't be it. Girls are more mature and are able to usually settle down, but even at that, there's a lot of girls that want to live this hot girl life nonsense. Most young people are not going to settle down, and if they do, they're most likely going to cheat, and it's just going to be a tumultuous relationship that no one wants to deal with. When it comes to men in general, I don't like to rush much of anything, but I like to let it be known what I want. I will tell you straight up, I want to eventually build something with you. I think I can see myself with you. Or, oh, you know, I think this is just for fun. We could go out to eat, or whatever it is that we do, etc. Very rare that ever happens, because usually if I'm interested in you, it's because I want something with you. But back in my day, I would tell you what it was, okay? Point blank, period. I would be like, this is what I want, this is what I don't want, Now, the thing is, this will scare a lot of men away, especially if you say, oh, I actually see us being in a relationship. It will scare a lot of men away. If you genuinely want to be with this man, and you telling him what you want and what you want as a relationship, and he feels some type of way, let it go. Do not, I repeat, do not proceed with this relationship, okay? Abort mission! Always gonna go wrong. Because if he literally intimidated by the fact that you want to be serious, that's a problem. If you meet a dude and he has multiple kids at a wedlock, just run the other way. Just run. And the thing is, I'm not even gonna say that all men with kids are dogs or whatever, but if the man is exhibiting a pattern where he got like 3, 4, 8 kids with multiple different women, and he's never been married to at least one of them, let's be real. Why would you want to make yourself baby mother number 6? Why? Let's be real here. If you already met him with multiple baby mothers, you really think you're gonna get the ring? What makes you think you're so special? That's the thing. I always tell people, you are special, you know, you are great, you deserve better, you should never sell yourself short. But when it comes to this, I feel like people are just plain stupid. I know damn well I'm not special enough to change a shitty man's mind. I know damn well I'm not special enough to break a tumultuous pattern. Like, if someone is already out here putting kids in people with absolutely no commitment, I don't know what type of man you expect him to be. This should just be common sense. And I feel like that with women too. If this woman is out here dropping all types of kids all over the country by different men, I don't understand what type of woman you expect her to be. Anyone that just sits there and drops kids out of wedlock just because, you know, they fell into bad situations, clearly this person has horrible judgment, and honestly, your relationship is probably not going to be any different. Please save yourself the trouble. Woo, child, no stable job. If this ever happens to you, let me do. If you ever meet someone, you think they're cute or whatever, the penis good or whatever, first of all, you should know this before you even hop in bed with the person. I'm tired of people just hopping in bed with people and you don't even know their damn last name. You don't know where they work. You don't know what car they got, just in case they snatch you up on the street. You just hop in their bed, ou fait jiggy jiggy, and that's it. Get to know the person just a little bit at least, okay? You should know these key factors, okay? Where the person lives, what their full name is, where they work. I don't understand how people could literally have sex with people and not know where they work. Now, I know a lot of you are probably like,
well, I'm just trying to hit dot dot dot.
are you dumb or are you stupid? Sex can bring children. Now, if you mess around, you have this one night stand with this person, or whatever the case may be, and you get pregnant, I think it would be great to know where the hell the milk for this baby is coming. Now, unless you like me and you pro-kill that thing, yeah, I said kill that thing, that's what I said. I believe in abortions and I call it pro-kill that thing. If you are for abortions and you got the money for it or your insurance covers it, I ain't gonna say nothing to you. That's you, that makes perfect sense, okay? But if you're one of those people that is like pro-life and you out here fucking and sucking and thinking that one day you're not gonna get pregnant, and then you out here fucking trash, wow, just wow, and you don't know where he work, you don't know what he do, get it together, okay? If you meet a dude and he's just like jobless or in between jobs, don't touch him with a 10-foot pole, because if you get pregnant, you on your own with his in-between job head ass. You're gonna be in between get money for your baby head ass. You're gonna be in between trying to call him and text him, he not answering head ass. You're gonna be stuck trying to get child support out of a man who don't work head ass. And I have a lot of friends where this did happen to them. Like, I literally have friends who had kids with babies who lied about their name, and they didn't find out the man's full name till they went to go file child support. Let that sink in. Now that is the true definition of an F-boy. Let's talk about that woman-to-woman DM we have all gotten when we decided to take a dude seriously, and then some delusional or crazy girl, so we think, comes in our DM telling us that this is her man and he's doing this, that, and the third. I don't give a flying for shit if it's true or not. If any girl hits you up in regards to any dude, drop that dude. Drop him. Because chances are the girl is probably telling the truth. And if she's not, you don't want to deal with her anyway. You don't deal with peasantry. You don't deal with cockroaches. You don't deal with caca like that, my friend. If a girl is out here,
Oh, that's my man.
block everybody. Block his whole friend list. Because at this point, you're opening yourself to a whole bunch of F-boy shenanigans that just never ends. That whole woman-to-woman thing has always pissed me off, because it's like, why are you talking to me? Talk to your man. I don't owe you nothing. The man is clearly lying. Why you mad at me? Like, I always hated that. If any girl or anybody comes to you and tries to say, oh, he's doing this, she's doing that, believe it. I'm telling you, believe it. Because in my situations and in people's situations that I've seen, it's always been some shit. 9 times out of 10, people are not just gonna go around lying on you. But then again, I did have people try to say they dated me and then had girls coming to me. Yes, like, I don't know, I'm nowhere near that lit at all for people to be lying about being with me. Like, I've had guys literally lie to their girlfriends and tell them that I dated them. And I'm like, I don't even know what your boyfriend's name is. And he's ugly. Are you dumb? Like, there was this one girl, I had to really light her up. I had to rip her a new one because she tried it. Like, her dude looked like rotten milk. Bruh, he ain't had no style. I don't even know this man. We not even from the same area, and this was like in high school, or was it college? I believe it was college. We not in the same area. He's not in school. Like, he is nowhere near my type of dude. And his girl had the nerve, that girl, the audacity.
Oh, did you date my boyfriend? He said that he had got you pregnant.
I was like, are you dumb? You and your ugly ass nigga can get the fuck out of my inbox. But first of all, dude, me and you look like the same type of woman that would have the same type of caliber of men. You're washed. Your man is washed. You're ugly, and so is he. Don't fucking play with me. Don't ever disrespect me like that in your life. First of all, your man look like a dying goat and you look like a fucking dirty dog. Therefore, I don't understand. Do I look like I run a farm here, bitch? I'd rather there be a rumor about me selling drugs. I'd rather have people say a lot of different things about me other than me dating that man. Like, that's how hideous and disgusting he was. This man was an entire bum. I'm like, do I really look like I would mess with that caliber of men? Pas foutu jouer avec them. I wanted to fucking slap this shit out of her. Da flanquer ti fi en belle ti pata swell. Cause don't disrespect me like that ever again. Not in school or furthering their education. Now, this is very subjective. But yeah, I don't believe everyone has to go to college, but I believe everyone should further their education because a high school education in the United States is absolutely laughable. Like, can you imagine just walking around with a high school diploma? Like, I'm sorry, like, that's just horrible. Like, a high school diploma is, like, not gonna do much for you unless you went to one of those high schools where you got, like, a vocational thing and you went on to something after. Like, I know in Elizabeth, you can get your cosmetology license, you can get a technology license and stuff like that. So, if it's one of those situations, fine, but I believe everyone should do something, whether it's cosmetology, whether it's culinary, whether it's automotive. Like, I believe everyone should go get something. Whether you got a bachelor's or you have a certification in something, it's going to help propel you and it's going to in turn help you make more money. I don't understand the logic of people just having a high school diploma and expecting themselves to make a fuck ton of money. Like, you have to have something. Even if you don't go to college, most people that you see making like a fuck ton of money are either famous on social media, which is not that easy to obtain realistically. But most of them have a certification in something or a degree in something. So if that man is like not really thinking about the future, I guess I'm gonna mesh those together. So he's not thinking about the future. He's not trying to further his education. Just be prepared because you may be in college, you may be trying to further your education, but what's gonna happen if you actually do decide to be serious with him and he actually does, you know, settle down with you or whatever? What are you gonna do with his high school education? How y'all gonna pay bills? He's gonna be getting paid shit. Like, you're most likely going to end up making more money than him and you're most likely going to have a lot of the burden on your hands in terms of paying bills, etc. So honestly, just always think for the future when you go and pick up somebody because shit don't be sweet. Violent tendencies or threats. Now, I am so fortunate that I've never in my life had a man try to put his hands on me. But I kid you not, I've been waiting for the day that a man will think that he would literally get away with that because I'm not the one. Maybe that's why I've never been hit. Because it's funny because I have a lot of my exes who have hit their girlfriends to the point where after their whole situation happened with their new girlfriends, people will come up to me like,
oh my God, did he ever put hands on you? I heard he put hands on you.
do you really think I would let somebody put their hands on me? The way I am, with all the shit that I talk, you really think I would? Yeah, never in my life would I let a man put his hands on me. Did you not? You going to jail. You gonna have to kill me, bitch. You have to kill me. Ain't no I love him. No, I'm pressing charges. Any man has any type of violent tendencies towards you. I don't care if this is the first time, the 8th time, the 100th time, press charges. That man needs to go to jail. Do not allow him to hit you or put his hands on you because chances are he's going to continue to do it. There is no such thing as, oh, it was a one-time thing. Okay, and even if it was a one-time thing, maybe, you know what, let's give him leeway. Okay, it was a one-time thing. Now, if he does it again after that, then press charges, okay? Let's give him a one-time chance to beat your ass, right? Press charges the 2nd time, the 3rd time, the 4th time, all the time. Don't let him put hands on you. And what's funny is I've talked to dudes that had violent tendencies where they would tell me stories about how they hit another girl or how, like, they had to shake a bitch and put her in her place. And I'm just like, who's you in? You ain't find me because your ass would have been in jail. You wouldn't be able to sit here telling me this bullshit. The fact that you think it's okay to even go say that, like, you should be ashamed of yourself. Any man who feels okay with himself for saying that he put his hands on a woman, that's a problem. Unless it was self-defense. Like, I believe that no one should put their hands on anyone. But if you do put your hands on someone, you open your ass up to get washed, man or female. And I feel like a lot of girls have this ridiculous tendency of, like, hitting niggas because they won't hit them back or they shouldn't hit them back and they're not supposed to hit them back. If you hit a nigga and he slaps the shit out of you, I don't feel bad for you because at that point, that's a fight. You hit him, he gonna hit you back. Same shit. She hit you, he hit you back. Point blank, period. I'm very even on that. I believe men and women should be paid the same, and I believe men and women could get washed the fuck out by each other. If you hit someone, you open yourself up to be hit right the fuck back. So if you don't want to get hit, don't hit. Like, point blank, period. Like, I don't believe that a nigga should beat the shit out of you if you hit him. Like, clearly, but at the same time, understand that when you put your hands on people, you are provoking them and you are opening the doors for stupid shit to happen to you. If he has any type of violent tendencies, or even if you yourself have violent tendencies, you should not be in a relationship. And if he has violent tendencies, you shouldn't be in a relationship with him either, because clearly y'all want a domestic violence case. Now, this video is actually pretty long, so we're going to do this in 2 parts. So this is the end of part 1. Make sure you guys stay tuned for part 2, because I got a lot more to say, okay? Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Have you ever been caught up with an F-boy shit or an F-girl? How was the experience? What did you do? How did you handle it? I've been played multiple times. I did a lot of stupid shit, but I'm older and I'm wiser, okay? Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, get your merchandise. Make sure you guys join my Throne, which is a D Mafia group chat. And if you guys want exclusive one-on-one consultation with me in regards to your YouTube channel or your Instagram brand, make sure you guys schedule one with me. Everything you need is down in the description box below. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, do all that. And I'm gonna see y'all next time.